Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to On Air Live Power Cycle, which is going to be led by Marley Smith out in our Folsom, California region. In fact, I actually think she's out at the Roseville location today in California. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment in the chat. If you have any questions, you can always refer to Marley before or after this class as well. So anyway, enjoy the power experience today. Once again, my name is JR. I'm here to help you throughout the live experience. And for those of you that are watching the recorded version, please again reach out to Marley with any of your questions about her class today. Enjoy.
Different time zone, they can watch it later. So for folks that are new or want ideas of how to coach power, then they can get on there and watch and get feedback. They can see a little Marley, master trainer, but I don't want to travel, so this is how I do it. What? See, that's how I figured that out, huh? Yeah, nobody really cares, so trust me. Okay, so fun stuff. We have a nice, tough workout, so it's good you woke up early, ready to rock, because we are going to climb today. We're working on some strength development, so Leadville, Colorado. If you've never been there, it's okay. It's a pretty epic place to train, to race, to do a power workout from. So traditional power warm-up. We're just going to roll the legs. Morning, come on in. You did play for me, Brandy? Oh, you did. She's on it. Like the good old days. All right, consoles are on, crew. Nice and easy, 90 to 100 RPMs. Cruising in our just easy zone here. Want to prepare the body. John Luke was kind enough to lend me his phone so I could play music. So I was like, oh, shoot, 2 devices. There she is. Our long talk worked. Yes. All right, crew. Just roll. It's nice deep breaths in and out. We're just going to get the legs ready. One step at a time. Couple minutes, we'll move into our 30 on, 30 off. And get started. Let's see the workout board over here. 5 times 1 minute, short climbs. The first step's going to be short and steep. Harder here, steeper terrains. Remember, as they get longer, like 3 times 5 minutes, they won't be as hard, but you're going to hold it for longer. We'll get there. Let's do one thing at a time, huh? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Leg strength, that's what we're going to work on today, developing leg strength. As you feel tight up top, just kind of roll your shoulders, your neck. Go ahead and reach down, give it a little turn here, crew. Start to bring a little more heat. Thank you, madam. Who's wearing heart rate monitors today, Mike? Yeah. Guinea pigs. And Vicky. Come on, ladies. Knowledge is power. Power is power. Let's do power. Reach down, add some more. I hear it's going to be 90 degrees today. What? Just a couple days of heat. We're back to a little more moderate. All right, next 90 seconds or so, I want you to intentionally work on building the heat in your system. So start to increase the resistance. Keep the king side. Maybe you stand up. Maybe you move where your hands are. Your goal right now is just to prepare. And ask you to do hard work. Your body needs to be ready. It's game time. It's go time. So nice deep breaths. You should definitely start to notice your breathing changing. Leadville. Top left, just making a small rise. Oh yeah, I can see your watts coming up. Come on. Perfect, maintainable, sustainable. That's what we're looking for right now. RPMs. Keep them steady, I love it. You can still close your mouth and breathe. Still a little too comfortable. Let's go ahead and bump that up a little bit. So you can tell you're doing productive work now. Productive work now. There you go. Well, under 60 seconds, medium tempo, we're going 30 on, 30 off. Game time. Wednesday. But not yet. Maybe check it out. Maybe check it out. There you are. Deep breaths. Traveling right through zone 2, heading to zone 3. Good. Perfect. 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. The whole goal is to build the threshold. So, be efficient. Be strong. Increase the resistance. You're going to up-tempo the pace. 30 on, 30 off. 3 times. 3 times. On some big heat, crew. Big heat. Use that stage button first time this morning. Ready to say good morning to your legs. Put your finger on it. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. 30 seconds. Now you're getting some pushback from those legs. Top left. We're building a threshold. Third one, you're going to get it. 15. Go. Get some pushback from your legs. This is intentional. 4. Good. 30 seconds off. Nice work. Nice and easy. Let your heart rate come down. Okay, crew, number 2. 15 seconds, build the top left a little more. So be more intentional with it here and the pace. It should be hard. It should be hard. Stand or sit. Finger on the stage button. Ready? 3, 2, go. Come on, 30 seconds. Build it up. Let's go, Mike. Now we can see your heart rate. You know what you're doing today. I like it. I like it. Pace up. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. You're building a threshold. Woo. Oh, yeah. 10 seconds. About 10 more blocks up there. Accelerate. There you are. That's perfect. Good work. Oh, yeah. Take 30 seconds to earn it. One more. One more. Now we're starting to wake up. Yeah? Breathe in, breathe out. Soften your shoulders. You're right, crew. You got 15 seconds. Really push this one good. Really, really push this one good. I want you to get breathless. Finger on that stage button. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Hard as you can right now. Last stage, the preparation stage. Good. Super uncomfortable. Threshold. Go to your threshold right now. Woo. 10 seconds. Chop left. 3, 2, 1. There you are. There you are. And let this one pop right up. All right, crew. Now into Leadville, Colorado. 5 times 1 minute. 100 to 105% of FTP. Those numbers are fresh from testing. Yeah, zone 4. Hard work. Sip some water. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds and we're rolling. You just stretch your shoulders, your neck. Do it. Do whatever you need to do to feel strong. 1 minute. Really, really hard. Ideally, you can sit 30. Get up and punch at 30. That would be fantastic, but you don't have to. You can customize this. You have a different idea for your hill? It's all good. Just work as hard as you can in zone 4. 100 to 105% of FTP. It's a little bit of pain cave. Just 1 minute, finger on the stage button. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Remember, these 1 minute lines are hard. Seated 30, standing 30. Right there, you want some short, steep, pitchy climbs. Up a minute, down a minute. You're going to turn around and go down. Do a repeat. Let's go. Heavy, hard work. 105% of FTP. Where's that for you? Let's go. Do your up. Stand 30. Finish off the climb. This one is a couple percent steeper. There you go. Look at your average loss, top right. Woo-hoo. Come on, Wednesday. Power to the top. You have 10. It's really tough. Average loss, top right. Look, 3. There it is. Turn your bike around. Go down. Then turn around and do it again. Then turn around and do it again. That's really how you really get strong, right? Keep productive work. Keep productive work. Shoulders, fingers. All right. What's your plan for round 2? Can you do a little more? Should you do a little more? I don't know. Depends on how you feel today, right? Let's go. You want to climb? I got you. I got you, Leadville. All right. Gear it up. Make it steep. Finger on the stage button. 3, 2, hit it. Heavier grind. Put that silver shifter all the way over and make it massive and smooth. Look at you. Look at you. Let's go. It's steady, it's tough, and then it pushes up the second half. Come on, you get up. It would be good, it would be good. More resistance. Here we go. Second half. Back over the shot. Yeah. How's your muscular endurance? Are you 105% of FTP? Translation, it's really hard. That's all you have to know. It's really hard. 5 seconds to go. Look top right, your average loss. Roll down. Shoot. All right, you can check 2 boxes. So we're not going to do it. This should. Productive work. Feel something. Feel something. In the nose, not the mouth. Oh, yeah. Number 3 up ahead. Keep your legs are ready to take on a little more resistance. How are we doing, back row? These are dialed. Dialed today. All right, start to reconnect. I'm going to glue that on with the blue so the silver is significant. 15 to number 3. Silver shift to the middle. How about all the way to the right? What? Finger on the stage button. 3, 2, hit it. Here we go, number 3. Here we go. Heavy hard work. You can stand for the whole thing if you want. Build some leg strength in your legs. Climbs are only going to get longer. They're going to get longer. As you respond, you get better. Power starts to go up. Energy. Shift up, stand up, let's go. I like that feedback over there. Ah. Push it real good. To the top. 15 seconds to the top. I like it. Focus your average loss, top right. Dance. You got it. Woo! You got that. Roll it. We're working up a sweat. How many more? One more? Two more. Mine is like, dang it. Oh, 5. Real good. Real good. 30 seconds, productive work. Let your legs feel good again. Last 2. I want you to really push it hard. These are your most intense. Don't hold back. These ones are your hardest. Fine tune blue. Make it heavy, make it hard work. Shift to the middle. I went all the way to right. Stage button, ready? 3, 2, 1, hit it. Let's go. Woo. Climbing Leadville. Getting stronger. Stand the whole time, I love it. You grind your seat and pop up. Your challenge. There you are, smooth, smooth. Go, go. Pump it. Who's getting up? 30 seconds. Who's getting up? Right there, gear up, let's go. Oops. Push your pace right to the top. You got a little pack with you. They're counting on you to push them. The training ride, you're the best athlete, and you're going to push everyone else, including yourself. 10 seconds, middle strong. That's it, that's it. 5 seconds, team. Look at the top right average watts. This is your number to beat. 2, 1. That's your number to beat on number 5. Woo. Allow your body to regroup. Hydrating, of course, whenever you need it. Of course. Roll, roll, roll. Going. One more, one more. Things are changing up ahead for you. Not going to be 1 minute, 5 minutes. Longer, much longer. Inhale. If you feel thirsty, you're waiting too long. Got to stay ahead of that. Your watts are looking good. All right, team, one more. Start to gear up. You're 10 seconds out. I want you ready to go on go. So shift. Silver, blue. Stage button. 3, 2. Hit it. Number 5. Best climbing. Raise them to your hardest work. Above that 100% FTP. Doing the grind. Soften your shoulders. Oh, yeah. You're going. You know what you're doing. Number 5. Shift. Get up. Finish it off. Finish it off. Good. Good. Climb to the top. Climb to the top. You guys look alive today. 10 seconds. Top right. Is that your 105%? 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Fantastic. All right. Check off the first section, right? Sit up, get some water. All right, team. Short, steep, gone. How about medium? So ready to go. Gotta put it on a board, friends. Then they know the torture coming their way. 3 times 5 minutes, not quite. It's rough. Something like Sierra College, right? You've probably driven your car at Sierra College. There's a hill similar to that, right? Indian Hill, and then you kind of know, like, ooh, that's a hill, but you wouldn't tip over. Maybe not having a good day, I guess. Hopefully not. It's always good when you're going back down. You're right. Okay, so 5 minutes and 2.5 minutes, we're going to do a little check-in. It's kind of easy to get distracted and start pulling back. I don't want you to do that. You have 15 seconds. When I say climb, you say I'd love to. It's going to make you really fast in your race. And it's like around the corner, Brendan. Around the corner. Jump, jump, stage button. 3, 2, 1, hit it. All right, crew, here's the plan. You have a 5-minute stretch. You have a 5-minute stretch. What you're thinking in your mind, what's my highest sustainable, what's hard but not too hard. If I were to take a fat burning zone, it would be here, right? 90 to 100%. Not crazy, but it's work. It's work. How high? How high? You need to drop, so you can stay up higher. Remember, this is a climbing workout. Which side would you climb on Sierra College? So the Rockland Road side and the Kazakhstan side. They're both fun. Woo. All right, check my one. You can stand up every other minute. There we go. Love it. It's pretty hard tempo. And I want you to feel like you're joggling to the top of this climb. You're climbing with purpose. There's a rider up ahead. You want to chase them down. So be intentional. Be intentional. Good. That little stroke looks smooth. Moving around now, I like it. Don't give it a run, your power will start to drop. Oh, my ladies. All right. In 30 seconds, check out your distance to the bottom. Where's your half point? Woo. 60 to 80 RPM to be good. Go up to 90. It's not faster than that. All right, 10 seconds to your halfway. Look at the distance at the bottom. Can you at least double that? If you have resistance, that would definitely work. An extra 0.1 would be ideal. I'll let you decide. Five-minute medium. Pretty hard tempo. Not over the top of intensity, but pretty dang tough. Like a high zone 3. Oh, what if it pitched up a little bit? Would you be okay? It's only 2 minutes, right? You're chasing that rider down. So you start to step your game up. You push a bigger gear, maybe. A higher pace. Woo! Good. Good legs. Shoulders, fingers. Let's go. Ooh, outro rag. We're going to get baked tomorrow night. Hot. 90 seconds. Something hot. HAWT. Coming in hot Wednesday. Come on, you've got 1:20 on the clock. Got a good amount of effort in there. All right, we've been kind of hanging out. 90% of MGP. Push up to 100%. So crazy, huh? Go 1 minute. your best work. 5, 3. Fire up those quads, hamstrings. That's it. Have you caught that rider yet? Let's go. Yep. We passed them and dropped them. Don't let them catch you. 30 seconds. Don't let them catch you. Get to the top. Yeah. All right, look at your distance to the bottom. Or should be hyper aware of how far you travel. The average watts, top right. 8 seconds. These are your numbers to beat on number 2, team. 3, 2, 1. These are your numbers to beat. Top right and distance. All right. The minute of rest is going to go fast. Take full advantage of stretching your shoulders, your neck, tight anywhere. You're feeling thirsty. Critical to get your body hydrated. Number 2. 2 of 3. You have 25 seconds. You just pedal down. Man, it took you 5 minutes to get to the top and only a minute to get to the bottom. So crazy. Turn your bike around. Turn your body around. Number 2. Number 2. Finger on the stage button. You ready? 3, 2, hit it. All right. If it wasn't as hard as you thought it would be to go tempo 5 minutes, feel free to add resistance. Work on your sustainability, your overall strength. Clearly this workout is not being a little stronger. Mountain, Colorado. Woo! A hill workout. Use your hamstrings, glutes, pull through the pedal stroke. You should feel worked over and done at the end. Who's in? You're in. You're not there. You're not already there. Don't you see what's next, Zags? Oh. It was supposed to be 15 minutes, but I cut it down for the sake of y'all gotta get to work. Welcome. You're welcome. Lay down the road. Maybe you just send to the other side here, college, and see which side you're better at. The other one's a little steeper. Now you need 100%. It's a hard tempo. Remember, 2.5 minutes. You're going to check out your distance. You're going to beat it by 0.1. You get your 0.6. You know what that means. Do a little math. Do a little math. Smooth out that pedal stroke. Nice and smooth. Good. Oh yeah, your shoulders and fingers. Get that heart rate, Adina. Woo. Yeah. You guys. Check out the top left. Once you get to 2.5 minutes, see if you can bump the top left and do not let it drop. Do not let it drop. Ready? Dips into the bottom. Check it now. That's your number to double plus 0.1. Check it now. Oh boy. You may want to stand for Mars. Those gets a little bit here. It's better just to get up if your pedal stroke starts to slow down. Keep it tempo. Keep it smooth. The middle is strong. All right, 2 minutes to go. Can you increase your distance, yes or no? Lay it down. And nothing to lose, right? Everything to gain. Everything to gain. You're not hurting. Heart rate's up. No one's out of breath. 90 seconds. Your best sustainable work. Uncomfortable. You're just climbing a little faster than you prefer to keep up with your training pace. Climb a little faster than you prefer. All right, crew. You got anything you want to give on this one? Do it now. It's 1 minute. There you are. Where's 100% of that CP? The test is fresh. Should not be hard to remember. What did you hold for 20 minutes? It should be at that at least. So let's go. Earn the 60 seconds off. 30 seconds. Earn it. Yeah. Come on, baby, earn it. Get her to the shot. Get there first. Get there first. 10 seconds. Look top right. Your number to beat, number 3. Top right. 3, 2, 1. Distance. Oh, yeah. Distance. Same or better. Same or better. Woo. I like that gray shirt, John. I didn't see much. You're sweating. The thing better be dark gray by the time we're done. Nothing left in the middle. Yeah, all right. 30 seconds. Grab a sip of water if you need it. 1 more. So for best of 3, what do you think? At least I kind of like you over here. I'm going to keep my eye on you. No shenanigans. All right. 3 of 3. We're going 3 of 3. Oh boy, man, that 1 minute goes fast, huh? Gear up. Stage button. 3, 2, hit it. Here we go, guys. We're going to give it a race, another big section. That's progress. That's progress. Move around as much as you think about it. Your shoulders nice and soft, your elbows bent. Your legs are tired by Friday, you can just come to R&R, foam rolling. Friday, 6:30. It's my favorite new class. Dancing on the pedals. Take a deep breath. It's just hard work. No big deal. That's why it's familiar right now. It's your 3rd time. Anyone been to Colorado? Yeah. You been to Leadville? Yeah. That's epic. Epic. Run. Gonna run you into the ground, huh? Come on, best of 3 right now. Best of 3. Little flashback down. Yeah. What's your highest sustainable? You want more endurance, you want stronger legs, you gotta push those numbers through. Not for 1 too light, not comfortable. And just push for it, you gotta work for it. Fingers are soft. Inhaling. Heading to the halfway checkpoint in 30 seconds. Take a look at your distance to the bottom. Got a good handle on the climb. It's your third time up. Got a great handle on it. Woo. All right. Distance to the bottom. Look right now. Right there. Double. Plus 21. It's your last chance. It's your last chance to do it. You move on. You move on. You're going to hesitate on that gear. You should do it now. Now's the time. Put it on there and go. Yeah. Whoop. Sandy, your wife has to reserve for you? Oh. Oh. You take care of business. What's your name? Good name. Woo! I would like to meet Mrs. Zags. I have that 8 a.m. class. I'll probably get a chance, huh? I'll do it. I'll do it. All right, crew. You're approaching the 90 second. What does that mean for you? Opportunity. Go ahead. Add some more. Go ahead. I know. Haha, look at you. She just got up. It's fine. Don't let your legs bully your body. You're in charge. Don't let them bully you. You're in charge. That's what you're talking about. It's time to zip it. Zip it. Woo. All right, you're in a 1 minute march. What if you added more resistance? You can see the top of the climb. It's all you want to do. Get to it. Get to it. All in focus. Look at the watts you're producing here. On a longer stretch next, you're going to be a little below this. You should actually enjoy it. You should actually enjoy it. 30 seconds. Keep your nose strong. Keep your upper body soft. Don't waste any energy. 15 seconds. How about that distance to the bottom? 5 seconds. Look at your data. Change top, right, bottom distance. Take the rest you earned. Take the rest you earned. All right. Woo, sit up, get some water. You're happy to get through that one? Look at that. Not as happy as the next one. Good answer. You're basically done, minus an 8 minute climb and 30 second all out. You're basically done. My favorite thing is to climb, believe it or not. So this should be more like Indian Hillish. Right? Ironically moving right next to Indian Hills. Crazy. I could actually take my bike out there and do repeats for my front door. But I probably won't. But it's nice that it's right there in case Marcia and I get an itch to do that. So, long and steady, 8 minutes. A little less on the gear side of that 5 minute, but still pretty meaningful, still pretty tough. So get some water. We are ready to go. Give me another 15 seconds. 6:09. Wait a second. We're like out of time practically, huh? Phew. Sorry, y'all. I don't have great time management. But like, wow. Much for being a role model. You've done pretty good. I've chopped off most of your rest. Stage button, ready? 3, 2, hit it. I hope they heard that. It's a good whistle. Let's go. We got time. We're going to cram it in. 8 minutes. Hurry up and climb. See the top, don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. It doesn't have to be quite as hard as the 5 minutes. Inhaling. We also feel maybe like going down Albert Colton or Taylor Road. A little bit of a headwind. You could maybe relate to that. No one of this got alive. Jam as much as you want. You can even bring your tempo up a little bit. Not as steep. Oh yeah, you're gonna be a lean, mean, fat-burning machine after this workout. You want to stand up? You should. Listen to your body. Maybe every other minute, you just move your hands around the bars. I don't want you to get stiff. Woo. Inhaling. Oh, there we go. 85 to 90% of that 2 feet. That should feel really great. That should feel really great. Come on, Leadville. How did you love? Strong and steady to the top. Let's do 2-minute benchmarks. Look at your distance. At least double that by the time you get to the 4 minute. At least double it. Look at your distance. Now you know what to do. Strong and steady. Wins the race, right? Consistent at what you do. Consistent at what you do. Hi, Carrie. Notice your breathing. It's manageable. It's manageable. Woo! It's your pedal stroke. Can you close your eyes and feel that the circles are smooth? Get a pencil trick. Get a pencil poking out from your ankle. Draw on a piece of paper. Is it smooth? The ovals. There you are. So strong. How did you look? We're already going to set the halfway checkpoint. Yeah. Look at your watts. Chop left, chop right. Maybe a second half hill climber. You can do your thing. You need to cool down to get to work. I get it. You can stay. Finish with me. 5 seconds here at the halfway checkpoint. You put down some miles today. There it is. See that? Should you? Medina's sweating today. Yeah. And heat acclimation for tomorrow night. Pedals down at 5:30 p.m. from out front. Let's do it. I'm going. I'm showing up. Yeah, really. I know it's shocking to believe. I'm going. Kuna Matata. Love it. Come on, climbers. We're getting to the top. We're getting to the top of this thing. Strong and steady. Good, Monica. Let that pedal stroke. Dialed in. Dialed in. Do it. Yes, I love it. She's my favorite. Oh, I still see some light gray. Let's go, John. You just try push on it. Yeah. You guys are on fire this morning. Long and steady. Leadville, Leadville. Coming up on your final 2-minute walk. Final little section of the climb. Distance. Average walk. Do it. Don't get a rut. You can move around. You ready? Do it. 2 minutes. Your pace. Long and steady. Your pace. Do it. Inhaling, exhaling. Sustainable power. Sustainable power. There you go. You're going to get strong this summer. I've seen some of the workouts. You're going to get strong. Stronger, I should say. Deep breaths. Coming up on that final minute. You can stick and push the top left just a tiny bit. Woo! You got to hustle. You've got to hustle. 1 minute. We can sleep later. Climb. To the top, that's where we're heading. No way. Get after it, Wednesday. You gotta get up and get after it. Light it. We'll get you fired up 30 seconds. There's the top. 20 seconds. Check out your watts, your distance. Woo. 10. You got this thing. You got this thing. 5. To the top, that's it. So good. You got after it. All right. Option A. Cool down because you have to be to work. Option B. 3 times 30 seconds. Super steep. Which is what we used to do after an inhale. We turn left on Auburn Folsom, right on Maidu, right to go up Sherland Track. There's this beast of a short, pitchy climb right there before you get the fun, lumpy terrain. 3 times 30 seconds, it's ugly. You're getting it. Hydrate. 10 seconds. 3 times 30. Do what you can. You're going to go pretty slow. You're going to gear up as much as you can to replicate short and steep. So the silver needs to be all the way to the right. This is it. We're going to cool down if needed. I'm thankful you stayed a little longer today. You need me to write a note to your boss. It probably won't work, so don't ask. Stage button, ready? 3, 2, go. As steep as you can go. Glenview. Sherland. Moscato, Moscato. Steep as you can. You only have 10 seconds. Drag your bike over the top. Drag it. Come on, Charlie. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Roll that. Shoot, that hurt. 2 more, that's it, we're done. That's it. Woo. Foam rolling Friday, foam rolling Friday. Hey. Woo. All right, number 2. Big old gear. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Grind it. Hardest, steepest. Super steep grade. 15, you got this thing. Number 2 out of 3, you got this thing. 5. Yeah. Last one. Best words ever, right? Last one. Finish line. Woo. Inhale. There's JR right there. He's the one on there. He's famous. Great guy. Yeah. Stage 5. This is it. 3, 2, go. It's an uphill finish. See that banner up there? You're in the lead. There's no one that can catch you right now. There's no way. They have no chance. They missed it earlier. They have no chance of catching you. Finish this thing. 10. Come on, attack, Mike, attack. Yeah. There it is, there it is, there it is. Shoot. You're there. You got it done. All of it, all of it. Yes. Woo! That's Leadville. Way to go, front row. You had good form. It's good. It's not what good form looked like. These all had good form. I wish I could have seen all of you. Really good. All right, crew, cool down. Catch your breath so you feel good. Jeff will be back. He's back. He got back late last night, so Spartan tomorrow, power on Friday. Finish power, and then join us in Studio 2 for foam rolling. Even if you come in a little bit late, right? Come in and roll. Bring a sweatshirt. It'll be the best part of your Friday. Best part of your Friday. I'm actually having a foam rolling party in May, Friday night, May 10th. It's going to be awesome. Maybe you could have a foam rolling party, right? Cool down, stretch your body out a little bit, crew. Hey.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, I have to change directions. The sun was blinding me. Hey,
okay.
Amazing class.
Aw.
Yeah, how do you think it went? How was the vibe in there?
It was good. I wish you could have seen them. They looked good.
Yeah, I could see part of the front row. That I don't know who it is there, but she was crushing it over your left shoulder.
Uh-huh. Both of them were. It's Marsha and Monica.
It's fantastic.
I know.
So what was the level of this intensity of a master plan workout in comparison to the one that you used before this one?
So we actually did FTP last week, so they just are coming off of testing. So it was pretty cool to give them the percentages because their numbers are fresh from last week. We just tested. So, you know, it wasn't anything overly hard. We never hit, like, maybe at the end they hit 120%, but everything else was 85 to 105%. So if I were to compare that to Edge, like zone 3, low zone 4 work, not overly hard, especially in the 5-minute and the 8-minute.
But now that they know their FTP numbers, now they really know how to challenge themselves.
Yes, yes, because now it's clear. They did all their winter workouts. We retested. They have new numbers. I gave them new cards. Most of them had them on their bikes because I laminate them. So they know exactly where their numbers are, so they're looking at them. So when I say 105, they look down at their card, they know right where to be.
When members are fresh off the FTP, do you see them working harder? Some of them that
Yes.
work hard, but there's something in them where they're looking
Yeah.
at the numbers. There's something more about what's happening.
Yes, because they know, and now they're determined to get stronger. They know in 3 months I'm going to test them again.
So then how does that play a role in your cueing, your motivational, cueing, the overall efforts in class that you speak to?
I just try to hold them accountable. I try to bring it up without overly saying it. I try to say it, but not to the point where it's like, okay, I know. But I try to just remind them, like, hey, this is what I'm asking for. Can you get there? So then I'll use other techniques like look at your distance, look at your average watts, especially when you get to the halfway. I like to say double the distance plus 0.1. Look at the top right of your average watts. Okay, on the next one, I want you to beat this, right? So they kind of get a benchmark of like, okay, that's my 105%. These are the watts I produce, because there's also a watt range on their card. They know both the percentage and what the wattage range should be. So they have very specific feedback after that test. That's why I encourage them to either bring their cards, or I keep a second set in here for them to borrow, so that they can really train smart. I have a lot of people in here right now training for triathlons. So they're really dedicated to like getting it done. So it's really fun to watch for me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, especially as the coach, totally. That's a huge win. So I want to toss to you guys that are dialed in with us. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, I don't see any of you, but I see the names are on there. So Natalie, Nicole, Steve, and there's
Steve was on early. And they can also ask questions in the grid too.
Exactly. Comment on the grid if you want to comment there, or reach out to Marley however you'd like to. But is anybody open to speaking up right now?
Maybe they're at work.
So, hi, this is Natalie. Marley, thanks for the class.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What I really liked about what you were doing is the amount of coaching, because I think that sometimes it's so easy to get lost in ourselves when we're on the bike, that it's nice to have that person who's coming up and saying, hey, great job, you know, what are your watts doing, etc. So I find I like that, and I'm going to try to incorporate that more in what I do.
Good. I have to remind myself, because I teach so much edge, this is my only power class, I have to remind myself to get off the bike. It's supposed to be 50% coaching, 50% riding. So it's a bit of a struggle even for me to get off the bike, get out, connect with them. It should be about 50-50. It doesn't have to be perfect, but hopefully you notice I tried to pick up the stopwatch a couple of times and walk to the back rows and kind of give them love as well. So I'm glad you picked up on that.
And actually, I like the idea of the stopwatch, because that's always one thing, is I'm looking at the screen to make sure I'm doing the right time or whatever, but I like the idea of a stopwatch.
Yeah, that's a big Troy Jacobson thing. Like, you would never watch a video of him not on a stopwatch. In fact, that's all he did. And it's part of the Power brand is that we use a stopwatch. So it's kind of a really important piece. So if you can pick one up and have anyone that coaches Power, your club use one, it's a key player.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for that. Nicole just made a mention in the chat. I like how you mentioned specific roads out to you to give them to. Wait, let me start over. I like how you mentioned specific roads out by you to give them an indication of what they should be climbing.
Yeah. Just relatable for some of the people that are riders. We have a lot of the outdoor cycle club people in here, and so anyone that lives around here that's relatable to, most of them have to drive it to get here. So just so they can kind of have a visual picture of what that might feel like, even if they don't ride.
That's so cool. I love that. And it's very hilly out there, so that is actually a brilliant way to tie it all together. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So I have nothing else for you. Marley, is there anything else that you want to add about today's experience?
Just if you can add to the grid, or I can even add, just if anyone watches it later and they have questions, I'm happy to help.
Cool. And then if you could get me your Spotify playlist.
You bet.
That's all I need from you.
You got it.
All right, you guys. Have an awesome day. Thanks for joining in on Air Live, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah.